Hello, everyone, and welcome to this new series I'm starting where I will be analyzing matches I play during the week. My goal for the series is to post one video around the start of each week, and I'm not going to be solely analyzing SL gameplay. I plan on doing gameplay from other kits, as well as in vehicles, helis, that kind of stuff. So just overall variety and not only squad leading. So starting off here, I am taking a 1200 ammo, 1800 build loadout. Instead of a 15-15 even split, that way I can put down 3 FOBs with habs and ammo crates, since it's 500 for a hab, 100 for an ammo crate, so 600, 1800 divided by 600, and that's 3. It's an easy way to get a few FOB, or a few habs, or like 1 or 2 habs with a tow, or 1 or 2 habs with a repair station. Next up, I'm using a utility called squadlanes.com, made by BHM Captain. This is a tool that lets me see where the next cap points go based on what cap points we already know for the layer. And I use that to kind of plan around back cap and where I want to go for the round. One thing I don't really do here that I need to get better at is telling my squad kind of like what I expect from them. I've seen several other SLs do this where you kind of explain, you know, I expect you guys to have microphones and listen to me, and in general, don't go off and do dumb things, or at least tell me if you're gonna like run off and do all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, try to keep some distance just in case that we get taken out, so you don't get followed up behind that.
Yeah.
Midpoint is going to be right around 5 move mark at general area.
7, not 7. Chopper 1, do me a favor on 6 diamond mark. Do a mock landing there. Make them think we're landing in 2 spots.
I know where another spot is. Hold on. Sometimes there's one there on the squad.
Around now, I am deciding that I want to take my squad to rush the midpoint that, again, I've kind of confirmed from squad lanes.
Once we get a radio down,
and one thing I actually don't do here that I really should be doing is really informing my squad, like what are we gonna be doing, what I expect them to do once we get there. So, a good example of this would be to say, we're gonna be going for the midpoint. I want my combat NG to stay with me. The rest of you guys push into the areas surrounding where I set the radio and just kind of provide security. And I'm also talking on command, confirming that we have someone taking care of back caps, and just making sure that is not left open, because there are times where no one really thinks of back capping, and we all just expect someone else is going to do it, and no one does it. And then you're kind of left thinking, like, alright, who's going to do this now that we have, like, 2 lodges far away from it?
Some good air.
Yeah, we're just having fun, dude. Just don't even worry. Fine.
Alright, 7 taking off.
Oh! This is normal. Everybody remain calm.
What just happened?
See, I told you.
That was planned, guys. Don't even worry. You didn't see shit.
One, did you fly?
You didn't see
One,
shit.
did you fly over me when I was leaving?
Damn, that's a hell of a fog that's going up right there.
Walking
I was southeast of you.
Now, when I get right around here, I can see the enemy Black Hawk had just landed and is taking off from the area. I'm going to put my FOB, and I adapt here, and instead of driving my Logi straight into where I now know there are enemies, I readjust, head back southwest towards Darbond, and let my other squad mates, besides the combat NG, deal with any infantry that was dropped there and try to clear it out before I even try to go in there to set a FOB. That's really important to not lose your Logi early on, especially if you don't get a FOB down. That can be really harmful. And big thing when you're sending a squad out to go secure an area, always make sure you're being at least one person with you so that they can build the hab up, and so that you're also able to set down a FOB.
Hey, to come over to squad 6 and then 7's helicopter, I need a push.
I would just blow it up. On my tracer. Pick you up.
Over there.
I don't think any vehicle is going to be able to get over to you.
Yeah, that's more than likely what's gonna happen.
Whoa, shit.
Hey, Thatcher, can you get anybody on your squad to end up blowing up the helicopter?
Yeah, I'll look at it.
Thank you.
Alright,
Raiden, give me a second to find the
5 stars
and
and
leave
then
right here with
cap
this
point.
MG, man. I got the scope on that hill, so
If anything interesting pops over, just pop it up.
So after getting this FOB down at Darbond, I am kind of asking my squad what it looks like over at
I'm guessing that
the area I've asked them to clear, and seeing if it's still safe to even bring a Logi over there. Based on what they're telling me and based on what I'm seeing, it's really not. We saw Squad 8 just try and do that and they all died, so I know that's a no-go. I readjust and decide on another place to set a FOB down in that general valley area.
Striker, west of 6, on the move, on 6's move mark.
Roger.
I'm trying to get his attention to come over here so that we could do something about it. Raiden, wave off. We have the striker here. It'll chew you up. Get the fuck out of here.
Got it.
Here, I actually jumped the Logi in. That's not ideal because I didn't realize it at the time, but this set of buildings here doesn't have a way for a Logi to get out once it's been hopped in through the fence. That's not good because we are losing the ability to put down another FOB, and we are also costing ourselves 5 tickets because I end up having to blow up the Logi. I do unload it fully from build and ammo that are left over. That's a good idea. You don't want to destroy a Logi intentionally without already fully unloading it. That ends up actually helping us in the long run in this very game, but I'll comment on that when it comes around to it. We're just going to keep fighting for that area down there.
Roger.
Hey, there's gonna be an enemy helo heading southwest position. It is a full burn. They're probably gonna get something off at that center point over there behind you guys. We're lined it up now. We're lined it up.
Fire team, please.
Radio tower, FOB's gone. I need to kill them for BTR.
Copy. BTR to be advised, Henry Bradley's probably going to be in the playing field here shortly.
Alright,
Keep
let's
your eyes
flip
peeled.
this.
Behind their hill, squad 10.
Even if we
Sky
get
Road,
around,
people
we can
moving towards there.
None of these doorways.
Hey, I'm the only one in here, but I'll head over there.
Just need one.
I was just thinking about this.
I had to guess there's probably more behind them.
Maybe we can flip it and have it go over the wall here.
Or watch here. That
So here, I am kind of trying a last-ditch effort to flip the Aji over the wall to just try and see if I can get it out. It doesn't work, and we still end up having to blow up the Logi, and again, I do unload it. I don't want to waste any of the supplies I've brought along with me.
Okay.
Alright, 10 you got. As I'm checking my map here, I notice squad lead 10 is really close, or at least the closest person to the backcap at other. I'm just confirming with them on command chat to make sure that they're going and planning on capping that. Again, just because you don't want to get caught out in a position where no one's near the backcap and no one is intending on going for it.
Bradley shot in the south. Enemy Blackhawk that was full is dead.
Thanks, bud.
Oh, fuck! Excuse me. Man, how much I did? Excuse me.
Here, Colip, go ahead and put a C4 on this Logi, blow it.
Yeah, Brandon, when you come in on mark, you would smoke for the pickup.
Yeah, it can't get out of here.
Okay.
Shit.
I jumped it in through the mountain.
Oh, okay.
I know. My bad.
That was pretty shit.
Did it
Oh
not
no,
go
that was
up?
just the that was the mine. That wasn't the
Yeah.
C4.
Mine did nothing.
I honestly don't think it's blown. I think it's a glitch.
No,
Because
it's
that would have
still
died if
there.
that thing actually blew up.
I'm just gonna keep working on pushing loose, Modai, whatever it's called down there. Mohadzai. Because
Hey,
that is
Thatcher,
the
we got an
next
enemy
point.
helicopter
It could go
inbound
Darbon, we'll be lucky
75
if it goes
east.
Darbon.
It's looking straight at us.
There we go, thank you.
7, I'm on my way.
Now, I actually make a pretty big mistake here. Once I have blown up my Logi, I kind of fall into a situation where I personally don't handle it as well as I know I should. So I run out into enemies just trying to push a point where I know it's super hot. And as a squad leader, I really shouldn't be doing that. I should be letting my squad mates fight for me while I try and, check the map, see what's going on, see if I can get on another nearby potential cap point. Yeah, I wasn't thinking of that. I kind of get flustered when I lose my Logi, and I end up pushing into my death. That does give me time to check out my map and see what everyone's doing. And yeah, I really should have just
What we're thinking this is
pulled
river south.
people to push while I stayed at Modzai or try to get my squad. Here I noticed Squad 6 is actually pretty close to a potential cap point, so I asked them to move south a little bit so that they are much closer to it should that become the cap point, and it actually does. That helps us out. And I am just generally checking my map again while I'm like not in a good spot. I'm checking my map to just generally see what all the other squads are doing, make sure they're in useful spots, and not caught out knowing what they're doing. Alright, 5 stars are the next possible points. So here you hear me call out over command chat that I let them know that I'm going to be on defense. That is important to let the other squad leaders know whether you're going to be attacking or defending. Most importantly is defending, because again, you don't want to get caught out with no defense and then have the one SL who notices it and starts yelling in command chat that we should be getting on defense. And on top of letting command know that I'm going to be defending, I let my squad know that we're going to be defending, and that kind of lets them know stop pushing that FOB that's across the way, or at least just kind of watch it and not go into it and die. And it's our squad that is the main defense force there.
Enemy Logi moving fast down the road, or down towards the river, tracking with my move.
Just give up.
Still moving, he is. I think he just stopped. Right at move marker.
Squad 2 and 10, can we get you guys... Here I notice that Squad 2 and Squad 10 are kind of away from any active objectives. I'm just confirming with them on command chat to make sure that they're planning on moving into a useful position and just not staying on Bahadur, and making sure that they have a plan, they know what they're doing. I also keep periodically checking main to see if there's any lodges up, because I am dead here, and getting another lodge going is kind of my main priority.
We haven't shown this is cleared out a hab or not.
So again,
No, no. I was gonna say it's Alec. It's fine.
Miracle spawn main. So now that I see Logi at main, I go ahead and spawn there, and I let my squad mate know that I want them spawning there too, just one of them, so that they can that guy can help build FOBs up, and so that way I don't have to go into any dangerous areas to go pick up another squad mate. It's easier just having them spawn a main with you, getting the Logi that way. I also am letting the combat engine know who's in the Logi with me. I'm letting him know like where I plan on going to set a FOB, so that he kind of knows what he's expecting to get into as well.
Squad 5, where did you need that? Move to marker.
No. That's just for FOB. I'm seeing if they destroy our radio or not.
Enemy Bradley is marked.
They're currently digging out the
Negative
side.
right now.
So we lost the roads out right now.
we have
Talking
eyes.
about the radio on lower? Yeah. I'm in the room with the radio on lower. I ain't here. Alright, copy.
I think
Sorry, I know you're
Yeah, they have
messaging
them.
me,
Maybe
but
it's
I left
just
the
a
radio.
Yes, to have.
Reloading second conkers.
I think that's probably what it is.
If you
He's on
die,
fire.
spawn to the west and push in again.
Alright.
Riley's cooking off. Riley down.
Nice work.
Good kill.
Good coordination. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the call out.
Alright, cool.
That was an impressive slide.
I was really hoping it would flip.
That's okay. I'll
Once
flip
they
it if you
didn't,
wanna.
they didn't like
use
that half
command
to the
and,
north of
Alright.
Said. They
Look
might
at the
push
map,
down
show
in
inside.
force real soon.
Sounds good.
Alright, the wave off, 30 mil was tearing me up.
Guys in the 30 mil fucking up over
We'll
one.
keep them preoccupied so they don't get in your building. We're trying our best right now.
We're the only ones.
Hey,
built,
FYI,
so it shouldn't have been
we
a
have
30 mil.
we have 600 build on Lower
south
Mahal.
side.
We could get another hab, big ours.
Whatever, some heavy cannon.
Just knocked an enemy heli out of the sky, resupplying a FOB at radio tower.
I got lit the fuck up.
Whoa, what got you? Was it the 30 mil or was it the was it a rocket?
Cannon. you want me to drop a new hab down here?
You got a rough idea where that was, like where it was coming from, so we have a rough idea?
I really don't. I wish I did.
Squad 6, I'm not sure where those infantry are coming from.
I hear over command chat that enemies are attacking Lower Mod Zai from the east, so I really am planning on getting a FOB on the east side to kind of counter their attack FOB. However, I need to get a safer secondary defense FOB in case our second already defense FOB goes down. You don't want to get caught out with having no spawns nearby, and seeing it how it's getting attacked and we are already kind of losing one FOB, I feel a lot safer getting another one up.
Is that scout car still there, east of Monzai?
Yeah.
Copy.
Just enemy pushing it all out of Monzai.
Copy. We're gonna try and get eyes on for you guys.
My squad is moving into H10 for possible hab.
Alright, Squad 7 has heli back. If anybody has any missions for me to run, let me know.
I could use ammo on the tow hab to the north.
Can you bring the Logi like
I got
5
eyes
feet
on you,
closer
so I'll
to me?
bring you a full bird.
Yeah, you got it. Thank you.
Smalley, do you have like strep throat?
No.
He's got a very manly
Alright, that should be
voice.
close enough. There we go.
Alright, expired on rally, or they're about to kill the FOB anyway.
Yeah. Probably just wait for the hab.
We're gonna get you. We're gonna do this. I believe in you.
I'm like 15 seconds out.
Yep, we're gonna schwack him once we get into position.
Right, there's enough, oh, never mind.
We are neutralizing
There's
Sayed
enough
about
room
again.
for a hab on lower, but it looks like maybe not.
Let's start getting these dudes across and start pushing in.
BMP will be on station here real shortly at Lower Mount Zion to assist with infantry suppression, and we're gonna fuck that MRAP. ETA 30 seconds.
Alright. Just keep
11.
working on defending. So here I am telling my squad what I expect them to be doing, kind of where to spawn, that we're still on defense, and I noticed defense is kind of hurting a bit, so I'm trying to get them over there to help reinforce that. So now that we have a safer secondary defensive FOB, I start moving towards the riskier one to counter the enemy attack FOB, and yeah, it's always a good idea to get that safer defense or even safer attack FOB, depending on which objective you're playing. Just that way, so that if you die trying to get the riskier one, you have a fallback, and you're not just completely caught with your pants down, kind of wondering, well, where do we all spawn now that we have nowhere else to spawn?
Scout car.
Get one on.
I'm pretty sure it's the one that 6 is looking at. It's the bottom one on the road.
Just full on FOB defense. Not taking
Hell
this.
yeah.
They took it.
There's a little depression, kind of like side road, that might work well straight in front of us.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like right here.
Our person is found me, spotting a road.
6, I'm on my way to your FOB creation.
Roger.
Here I notice that Bahadur is undefended, and it's been a few minutes of us trying to take back Lower Madzai. Usually, if you aren't taking a attack point after you've just lost it as a defense point, if you're not taking that attack point within a minute or two, you need to get at least someone on defense, whether it's one guy, three guys, a whole squad. You just need some eyes on it immediately after a minute or two. I made a mistake here of just telling command chat that, hey, we need to get someone on defense. That's a really passive way to get someone on defense. I'm assuming that some squad lead is just going to say, I'm going to go get on defense, and that's kind of unrealistic. So I should have told my squad to start spawning on defense. I didn't. It ends up not really hurting us because they aren't attacking, the enemies aren't attacking Bahadur too hard, or at all really. So I kind of got a pass there, but I really should have started getting guys moving on defense.
I'm coming in.
Yeah, it's up if you want to come here.
No! Don't fucking wave off.
I just got both towers unmanned.
Does that sound like Sam?
Where do we need
It
Where
is.
do we
We're
need a helo? I
destroying
have
a
a
tow
full
right
helo on
now.
standby.
We just had a tow in down the enemy tow launcher.
There you go. Okay.
Do we have enough for one more? Is that
Tow
it?
launcher is unbuilt.
Oh, that's right. The one on the left is over the west.
I have a full helo on standby for supplies needed.
Tow FOB to the north could always use supplies and ammo the priority.
Alright, 6. Supply mission's done.
Alright, I'm good.
Alright, guys, and here I finally tell my squad to start spawning in defense. I should have done that a couple minutes ago. I start planning on taking a safe route towards Bahadur to get more defense FOBs. However, that ends up not being necessary as we take Lower Madzai. I should have told in command chat, or said in command chat, that I was switching towards defense and pulling my guys off of Madzai towards Bahadur. I didn't. Usually that's just a good idea to let all the other SLs know kind of like where your squad is going to be around, so they can at least understand what to expect and like what kind of reinforcements they can expect to have, or what they need to really focus their squad on.
Yeah, that was nuts. Do we lose for the tickets for that if we blow it up?
Yeah, but it's 5 tickets for what was a pretty good radio.
Supplies are dumped.
Yeah, agreed. And the radio's still alive.
I think we're starting to neutralize
Yeah, he's still defending it. They never found the radio. It's insane.
He's been there for like 20 minutes.
I mean, he's saving us 10 tickets.
Enemy moving over your contact right now.
Yeah.
11, this is
11,
7. I'll be
including
bringing
himself.
you a full bird of ammo real soon.
Can we get a bird on F10 to resupply the mortars?
Aw.
Oh,
Yeah, squad 2, I'm picking up
not gonna
resupply
get it
base
this
right
time.
now.
I
Thank
was
you.
waiting for a miracle.
I'm on standby with
Just waiting for a
supplies.
miracle
Logi
whip.
truck coming from Maine right now.
Here I noticed that Squad 6 is still fighting on that old attack point, and since it's not active, I kind of tell them to start move down towards Lower Madzai on the enemy attack FOB. Then I hear in command chat that we are actually capping Lower Madzai, so I reverse what I said there and tell Squad 6 to
Is there anybody
go
falling
back
into,
and stay on that like next attack point just to keep our momentum up.
Lower Messiah, 50%.
3 minutes till Artie's ready, by the way. You say we're capping Mahadzai?
We just
I repeat, Lower
swacked
Messiah
like
is 50% capped.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
50%
we're
capped on Mahadzai.
we just swacked like half a squad, or at least a full squad, I think now. Just on my location.
Actually,
overwatching
6, since we're
Madzai.
capping, stay
I'm
right
sure if they have a
there.
habit or a rally, we're gonna investigate.
So far, nothing.
It's gonna be difficult for us to get.
So after I tell Squad 6 to stay there, not push towards that enemy attack fob, and actually stay on the next point, I let command know I'm gonna go ahead and pull my guys off of Bahadur and start focusing defense on Lower Madzai. This lets the other SLs know they can start prioritizing attacking more. However, they're still kind of staying on Madzai. I maybe should have told them to kind of push out a little bit more, but this kind of river valley areas, it kind of happens like that sometimes.
That's a negative. It's on
Squad Ace
F10.
is right next to that app and he hasn't noticed.
Okay. It's an F10 marker.
where the 2 mortars and the tow is at.
Got it.
For lucky, Thatcher squad will be able to cap Syed. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that toast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
three.
done pretty good.
3, that hab, I can see it inside that compound. It
Yeah,
should,
it's like
should be right in front of
Yeah,
us.
we're.
next
Oh,
after that.
shit! Yeah, we're trying to dig it down right now from the outside. You can dig it from outside the wall. There's just a couple stragglers in.
Is radio
Roger that.
tower?
So it's been a couple minutes. Mainly, I just drove back to main, drove back the way I came, and got on the enemy side of the river. Got a safe backline fob down to begin kind of attacking from. Called an airstrike off of that on one of the enemy attack fobs on our defense.
Oh, okay.
And that brings us kind of up to the present.
This has never happened on a 56 server.
And again, this is another situation where I'm putting down a safer backline fob, in case the riskier one I plan on doing in another minute or so fails. Then we still have something to spawn off of, to either like recover a logi or just attack straight off of this in case any other attack fobs go down.
With the fucking scope on it is so fucking legit.
Yeah, it's unreal.
I hope we win this round so we can end the restart on a good note.
Oh, that's a fucking desync, Jesus.
I noticed that an enemy defense hab has been marked, so I go ahead and mark that for my squad to start pushing. I also see that we're at 96 tickets. I call out on command and squad chat to remind everyone to not give up and essentially wait for
Because the
medics.
server went down. So that means we won. It's a tie. That's basically what
We're
you're
at
trying to say.
96 tickets.
Technically,
Be stingy with those give ups. I plan on getting a fob up at radio tower, and I notice I have a few squad mates near there, so I tell them to go up there and kind of recon that for me. It's a good idea, especially on radio tower here, to have your squad mates, if you're able to, have your squad mates do some recon before you go push into a spot to put a fob down. This is especially useful at radio tower because enemies were on here earlier, and also on Kohat. This is a very, very, very important point for people to push, and so you can almost always expect a fob to be up there. It's funny, we actually ended up finding one that was just completely abandoned. But yeah, I wanted my guys to check that out before I even tried driving up there.
Defense holding up.
Holding pretty well. Get this attack very quick.
If we cap Syed, don't we gain 50 tickets?
30.
For the
and
early
they
lead
lose
we
30.
took on them on vehicles for getting rid of some of them, we have to be ahead on tickets to some extent.
Yep, that's why we're gonna play these last 90 real fucking tight to the chest. We don't want to throw away that lead.
I just hope the enemy's losing his.
Yeah, we should probably make sure to keep our armor back or
just
close
had
to a
mine.
repair station. Talking about that, we
I
just
hope we
lost
don't end the
logic.
game and it's like they have like 300.
Alright, what's it look like at
That
radio
could have
tower?
been from mine.
It wasn't mine.
He was in the river, though.
Alright, you said
Who
it's
mines
good
the
up there?
river?
Douchebag.
It was on the road, I thought.
Nah, it's empty. And
Sweet.
I saw him in the river on minimap.
And Ryan, there's enough build on the hab northwest of Syed.
Yeah,
where we
another
could
one.
actually-
Once we get up to radio tower, I set a tactical rally in the bush, just in case we die up there, because it's a very exposed position. You can kind of get shot from just about anywhere around you. This is the spot where I hear a friendly dig, and I was like, what the hell is he digging? It turns out there's an enemy radio in that shipping container that no one really noticed, and oh, enemy radio right here. Dig that. The enemies kind of abandoned that, so that's free 10 tickets for us.
North.
This is our radio now.
West. Because 11's old tow fob is still up with like 1800 ammo, so if they find it and use it.
We're killing the enemy radio on
now.
radio tower. We've got good attack fobs going, guys. If we can make these 75 tickets work in our favor on this attack.
I have a hat radio on me, squad 2, if you can send a guy.
What'd you say? 1?
Yeah, there's a radio right up here if you can send a guy, your guy Hussein with a shovel.
Hey, if we want to have on Saeed directly, there is a space in between the two radios that I can come land at if somebody wants to put one down.
No, don't land. We have 600 build on northwest side.
No. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say I was gonna land.
Okay.
I was gonna say I'll drop the supplies there. I'll hover so somebody can put a radio, move things over.
Put a radio there if need be.
Yeah, let's go pick up the supply from that other FOB.
Yeah, copy.
Alright, Dagger has the enemy hab. We just gotta really push that. So all the guys spawning right now on attack go straight for that. Oh my god, the porta potty makes shitting sounds.
I don't know if you should have gotten as excited about that as you did.
I walked by and I hear a major diarrhea shit. Oh my god.
That's hilarious.
I see on my map that the enemy defense radio has been spotted. I would go ahead and mark that for my squad and tell them to prioritize that over the hab that's nearby. Squad 2 found the radio. I also plan on heading towards the nearby friendly radio to our northwest. Grab the 600 build they have there and get another FOB down. I end up not getting to that, and we end up not needing it. And one last thing. Always a really good idea to remind your squad and your team how well they're doing, and also at the end how well they've done. So anyway, that's the analysis that I have for this video. Expect the next one kind of early next week, and be sure to check out my stream, link in the description. If you want to come ask questions that you have from this video, or just in general, or if you just want to hang out and chat and chill with us. So yeah, I'll go ahead and hop off here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Is it really resetting right now? For real?
Yeah, it's restarting.
Yeah.
I'm assuming so.
Oh my god, Mir.